Good morning and welcome in on what is unusually a Saturday morning. I was out and about yesterday, so I wasn't at home to go live yesterday. So we're going live on the Saturday morning instead of a Friday. But welcome in. My name is Helen Jennings. I'm a Stamping Up demonstrator based here in the UK, and it is always a delight to come on and share some crafting with you, which is what we're going to do this morning. Let me quickly introduce myself a little bit more if you've not joined us before. This is my website, www.loveaduckie.co.uk, and that's where you'll find all the links to classes, blog posts, my links to my shop, links to downloadable tutorials, all sorts of things going on over there on my website. So do head over there and check me out. And if you are looking for me anywhere on social media, whether that's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, you'll find me under Love-a-Duckie. So do go and check all those things out. Like, share, follow, all of those things that we love you to do to help to build the community of crafters as we get together and enjoy these lovely Stamping Up products. So that is me. The other thing just to highlight is during January and February, we do have celebration happening, and we are going to be using a celebration stamp set this morning. But stamping celebration happens, as I say, from the 5th of January through to the 28th of February. And whether you shop with me, whether you host an event of some sort, and events can look very different depending on what you want them to look like, or whether you join the Stamping Up family, there are free goodies that you can earn during this celebration period. So do look out for that. And don't hesitate to reach out and chat and ask questions if there's anything you want to know more about. But I'm sure we shall chat a little bit more as we go along. So I think on this wet, rainy, quite miserable Saturday morning, it's time for us to get crafting. So let me bring in my downward facing camera. And let me show you what we're going to be playing with today, which is this adorable owls stamp set. And it is adorable. Oh, we seem to have a pigeon tap dancing on the conservatory roof. Do apologise, bit of in-house entertainment this morning. So this adorable owls stamp set, you've got these three very cute little owls, the flying owl, the owl in his party hat, and this very dapper owl down here with his bow tie on, looking rather gorgeous. And you've got three little sentiments in here as well. My friend, it's your day, and hoot hoot, you're so cute. Aren't they gorgeous? So those are the little owls. Now this is a free set that you can earn. It is a money can't buy stamp set. The only way that you can get your hands on this is to earn it as a free gift when you place an order for £45 or more. So yeah, you get to choose other goodies, and this one comes along as it is. It's very beautiful he is too. So let's have a little look. This is the Stamping Up brochure, the celebration brochure. And you can see we've got a little owl on a swing, got flying owls there, got little birthday owls. They're very cute, aren't they? Like little party favours or something for a 3-year-old. Very cute. So those are the little adorable owls, and that's what we're going to be playing with this morning. I have also grabbed out a couple of extra stamp sets, the country bouquet, because we are going to make a Valentine's with these owls. So I wanted the happy Valentine's Day and gone blank. Are we moving again? It's Saturday morning. It means I've got other people in the house using my internet. So yes, so sorry, that's a bit fuzzy, but I want the happy Valentine's Day sentiment out of there, as well as some hearts. Hopefully that camera will start to look a bit better. And then the go-to greetings. I love this stamp set. You've got lots of different fonts in here. So you've got the happy birthday, the thinking of you, just a note, Yeah, happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, and the thank you in that really big swirly font that's repeated in this slightly smaller font, and then you've got these little fonts here with those same notes and same words plus a hello. So a really useful go-to greetings is a really useful stamp set for going to, really, just adding in a bit of a happy birthday and things along the way. Right, come back to our owls. It's still a little bit fuzzy. I'm very sorry to say. I think we have other people in the house this morning. It's going to add a bit of fuzziness to their sort of taking away some of the internet, which is why I don't generally do lives on Saturdays. That's looking a bit better. Right, so I'm going to bring in just a bit of basic white card. I'm going to cut it down. I think I'm going to make it 12.9 by 8.5 to start with. And let's bring in our adorable owls and some Memento ink. That's the other thing that might be useful. Maybe some blocks. So I'm going to take the owl with the bow tie. I'm going to take all and I think a C block. So let's start. With this owl here, tap, tap, tap with the ink. And we'll start with this owl. And I'm going to put him right of centre of this piece of card. There he is. And let's take his little friend. That's got a bit of fluff or something on it. Let's get rid of that before we ink it up, else we should have inked up fluff as well, which is not what we want added into the mix. And I'm going to bring him in so that he's sort of just fluttering above his left ear. Cute. And I want to bring in a few little hearts. Now, I think I'm going to two little hearts just there. Let's bring in our little A block to pick those up. And a Poppy Parade ink pad. Grab that. Because I have picked some stamping blends and I've got a Poppy Parade blend. Let's tap, tap, tap that ink. And I think we'll have a few hearts. Is that enough hearts? Do we want another set? Just here. Totally Twitter-pated. Okay, I've got some stamping blends to colour this little pair of owls in. So I have got, let's have a look, I've got some Poppy Parade. Excuse me while I rustle around in the basket that I've set aside. So I've got some pumpkin pie for Beaks. I've got a bit of a Poppy Parade. I think I'll do his bow tie in Poppy Parade. And then I've got my inks, my stamping blends that are the sort of the skin tones, because this gives you quite a nice range of browns and things. And I thought to myself, looking at that, I think I'm going to go going to take 800, which is sort of really paley, almost ivory colour, and then I think I'm going to go 500 and 600, which is that one and not that one. That. Right, let's see how that goes about with our owl. So this 800 one, the paler one, I'm going to use to do these sort of breast feathers just here, and behind his bow tie on this one. I think I'm also going to use them to come round this eye piece. Started to go in the wrong bit there, but we actually want the outside bit. Let's bring it round here. All the way round there, and then with this one you're going to come round here. So these are fabulous for skin tones, mixing and matching to get the right sort of skin tone if you're colouring in people, but they don't have to sit on the shelf just for colouring in skin tones. There's no reason why you can't use them for adorable owls as well. Now, the lower the number on these, the darker they tend to be. So I'm going to come in with the 500. I'm going to come in around the outsides and round the creases and where there might be a bit more shadow. With the 500, this is all complete experimentation. Let's come in with 600 and see how that blends in there. Come back in with the 500. Just come over the edges where those two meet a little bit. Cutie, cutie. Fuzzy little feathers on the top there. Being a bit fuzzy with my marker as well. Around here. On one. And here, let's come in with this other one again and just blend it around the edges. There's one thing about it being a Saturday morning, at least that means I can ignore the doorbell because there's other people around to answer the door. I come in with some dark Poppy Parade. And a light Poppy Parade. Let's do that. Do that bow tie. We'll give some pumpkin pie feet and a pumpkin pie beak. I'm going to dig out the S100 blend because I'm going to give him, I think owls would have dark brown eyes. Just going to take a black watercolour pencil and add a bit more colour to these black pieces. There we have 2 Twitter painted owls. Come in with a light balmy blue, and it's going to come around the edge of them a little bit, give them some sky as a background. Might need to go back in a minute with the bullet point end as opposed to the brush end. Come round our hearts. Down this side. Just had a visit from Sam. He'll be back. I'll catch up with him. He hadn't been down when I came on live originally. Come on round this top bit. And leave that blank at the top there. I'm going to grab a grey granite ink. I've just been deciding whether to go brown. I think I'm going to grab light grey granite. And let's give him some light grey granite underneath his, so he's grounded. He's got somewhere that he's sitting. Let's come in with the other end of this and just where we need to just come in a bit towards the edge. Now we've got Happy Valentine's Day sentiment just here. Going to stamp that. I think we'll go in Memento. On here. Actually going to cut round these words, I think. Decisions. Let's come round here. Bit of fussy cutting. Because then we can nestle them into that gap just there. Happy Valentine's. Oh, where's my day gone? Here it is. Cute. Happy Valentine's Day. Now, I have actually grabbed the Country Floral Lane papers, which are the papers that go with this Country Bouquet suite. I have got a video up with some projects using that suite if you want to go and check it out. You might have some hearts. You want a red card base, or shall we go for a thick basic white card base? I think a thick basic white card base and the red paper would be good. So let me cut a piece of this paper at 14.4 by 10. So I want the cards to go long ways. So I want my hearts to be long ways as well. So I'm going to cut it to 10 that way, 14.4 this way. So I have my heart pattern in the right orientation. Very cute. Okay, let's grab ourselves some ink and some glue. Do come on and say hello if you are joining us live. It's lovely to know who's here with us and what you're up to on this Saturday morning, or whatever time of the day, or whatever day it is for you, because even if you're watching on catch up. It's always nice to hear what everybody is up to. Let's bring in our owls. When you don't want your wiggle room in your glue, you don't want your glue to wiggle, but it's always very useful to have wiggle room on your glue. This is quite a new glue, so it's still not needing much of a squeeze to get that glue out. Happy Valentine's Day. I think we're going to have a hoot hoot, you're so cute inside our card. Nice. Like a bit of chilling. Saturday morning chilling. Got to be good. Hoot hoot, you're so cute. Let's take I think we'll take this owl, our flying owl. Oh look, I've smudged. Would you believe it? I'll sort that out later. For now, we'll just have a little owl in the corner with a hoot hoot, you're so cute. Do we want a bit of bling on there? And so what shall we have? Right, come in with some solid faceted gems. I think those are two for that, two blue, two shiny blue for what we want. It has sparkles. I'm going to come in with some solid faceted gems. And let's find my pickup tool. And then let's just, they blend quite nicely into the background without being too in your face, but just give a bit of added interest. So cute, two cute little owls stamped and coloured with our blends. A sweet little Valentine's card. So there's one. I think the other one we will have as we'll go party owl, I think, for the other card that we're going to make this morning. Let's take flying owl. I think we want a slightly bigger bowl, bigger block for party owl, just because his hat is sticking up. Valentine's card to one side. Now I have already pre-cut from Stylish Shapes a stitched square and a stitched banner. Right, I'm just thinking I think I'm going to go in with some stems on for this one. We'll look at some different ways of colouring him. And let's ink him up. And I want this to be sort of diamond orientation. So I'm going to layer the 2 points up so they're going down this thicker line down the middle of my sheet. I know that that is on straight. I've inked my owl up with Memento. No, I haven't. I've inked him up with Stays on. Let's give that a nice firm press. Hold it down while you say, Helen is wonderful, Helen is wonderful, Helen is wonderful. There we go. You, of course, if you were doing that, would insert your own name. Have a bit of self-motivation and self-love on a Saturday morning. Right, okay, so there we have our little owl who has been stamped with Stays on. And I've brought in my watercolour pencils here, and I've got some blending brushes. What colour shall we do your hat, little owl? Perhaps we'll concentrate on the owl first. I've got Cajun Craze here, and I've got an early espresso. So I've got a couple of different browns. He could, of course, be a grey owl. There's no reason why he needs to be a black owl, a brown owl. You could have grey colours, but I think I'm going to stick to brown. Let's have some bright colours for his. I'll go real red. Bring in an old olive because I know that my Granny Apple Green watercolour pencil came from a kit, so it isn't necessarily one that you can get your hands on very easily. Some flirty flamingo there. Let's have a bit of an orange one. We'll see how we go. With our little owl, let's start with the owl himself first. I think I'm going to come in with some Daffodil Delight just lightly on this piece around his eyes. I'm going to use my blending pen so I don't have to, it is just about laying down the colour approximately where you want it rather than being too precise. I'm going to come over and blend it out. I'm going to take the Cajun Craze. I'm going to add a bit of Cajun Craze in on that yellow as well. What I want is a sort of more yellowy brown. Let's see. Some of my blender pens are getting past their best. That's a better one. To come in, blend those two colours together. Now I'm not worried about it being a seamless blend and mix into one colour. I quite like the slight variations. That would be far more true to what an owl's feathers would look like. He wouldn't be one solid colour. Let's add in some early espresso. And again, if I was in a class in primary school, I might be told off for scribbling, but that's okay. On this occasion, scribbling is allowed. Let's come in again with the Cajun Craze. I'm worry too much about cleaning off my blending brush, because now I have only got basic white card here, so I don't want to work it too much with the blender pen, because it will start to pill a little bit if we're not careful. It's coming again on his tummy with some yellow, a little bit of brown. How cute is he? To get a bit of a brown. Got him fairly light around there. Just go in. A bit of orange as well, just to make those pop a little bit. Let's, using our orange, our pumpkin pie, let's ring in his beak and his feet. Go over that a little bit and smooth that out. Cute little owl. Right, let's give him a nice bright party hat. A bit of red stripe, a bit of green stripe. And let's come in with some Pacific Point at the top. I think we'll have a flash of, yeah, let's go flirty flamingo down there. There he has a nice bright party hat. I'm going to take the balmy blue, just do a little bit of balmy blue around that top bit, just to help that pop a little bit. He's rather cute, isn't he? Right. We'll decide what else we're going to do with him in a moment. For now, I'm going to take Happy Birthday, and I'm going to go with this one down here. So sort of medium-sized Happy Birthday. Let's bring that across this banner. Happy birthday. I think we'll perhaps have that coming across there like that. To grab balmy blue ink and a blending brush. come in around this square. Oh, I've got another blob on there. Never mind, we will sort that out in a minute. Just bringing it round. To add a bit of colour, and do the same with this sentiment banner. Obviously where the stitching is around the outside, that really sort of picks up that colour and makes it pop. Brush away. In this bit of a white, we're going to come back into these papers. And there's a rather nice paper in here. It is blue and white hearts, but just a subtle little heart background in the background. And I'm going to create this, I'm going to cut this to 10 by 14.4, but this time we're going the other way. And to take the big square that I cut, the stitched rectangle from that the owl is stamped on, and I'm going to cut a stitched square in balmy blue card, I think, and make sort of a frame in the background. That coming that way and that coming that way. Happy birthday coming over the top. I think we'll have a basic white card base. And in here like this. I'm going to take some white twine. The rain is still really going to come down now. Take a bit of white twine. I've folded that in half. So I'm going to tie it into a bow while it's folded in half to create a double bow. So that will have a dual function of hiding my blob and need to open that up a bit more. So I can add my banner over the top, and it still sticks out both ends. And then we'll add in some little blingy bits as well. So let's start to build this up. And let's come in with this lovely diamond. We've got a diamond on the background with the hearts in. We've got a diamond on the front with our orientation of our owl. Oh, it's really raining out there now. So I think being in here is a good idea. I'm going to pop him up on some dimensionals. Let's have one for luck in the middle. About there. Let's have a tweak with this bow. Get it how we want it. Better. Little blue dot. And we'll add some dimensionals to this sentiment as well. So I'm going to put one each end, and the centre bit is going to bridge over the bottom of here. Just tweaking that bow a little bit. So we've got some red from the bottom as well. Let's come back to our little bits of bling. And take this this party owl, and we'll just I've just got some memento there. I'll just pop him out the bottom with his party hat on. And then in the Adorable Owl set, we've got an It's Your Day. So let's add that inside. I'm trying not to add any additional splodges. Right. So, Adorable Owls. We created a Happy Valentine's Day card and a little Happy Birthday card. This one was coloured with blends. This one was coloured with watercolour pencils. Yep, and we've got Happy Valentine's Day, we've got Happy Birthday. An owl is for every day. What occasion could you not want an owl? You could add Christmas hats to them. You could have owls with Easter eggs. Yeah, so many reasons. Happy anniversary, congratulations on your engagement. There's so many reasons why you want an owl in your life. But as I say, these adorable owls are only available as a money can't buy item. You can only get them when you place an order for £45 or more between now and the end of January. So do check out your catalogues and check your wish lists and see what you're going to order in order to get your hands on some adorable owls. Really cute. Right, I think the rain is slowing down a little bit now that we finished, obviously. Have a lovely rest of the weekend, and I will be back with you. I'm glad that Jason likes the little cards, and I will be back with you on Monday. So have a good day.